In this video, we'll take a look at adding a derived column to our data flow. All you have to do is drag it in, select derived column and drag it in, and we will be putting it between the output of our CSV file and before we upload to our final SQL Server table. If we look in here in this editor, there's a couple different columns here. The first one is we want to give this new derived column a name. In this case, we'll call it isChampion. And then the main part is the expression. And to do this, you can either drag and drop from some of the options or just type it in. In this case, we are going to do a conditional statement and just say when one of the columns, team, is equal to a particular value, in this case Raptors, because the Raptors won it last year, then give it a value. So we'll say yes. If that row is not true, we will say no. So each time, each row will come through and it will evaluate that condition and give it a result. And it recognizes that the length is 3 and it's a typed Unicode. Click OK. Another trick here I'll show you is if you right-click any line, you can enable Data Viewer. So when you run this in debugger mode from Visual Studio, it will actually show you those the data coming through. Last thing we need to do is just connect the mapping of this column so that it knows to also input this new column that we just created. So let's save and execute and see what happens. And here's that data viewer that we just enabled. You can see here that for each row it came through, and only for the Raptors did it say yes, which is exactly what we wanted. So now if we look in our table, we can see this pass through. So that's a very simple example of how to use this. You can get really creative and do a lot of things with derived columns. And a lot of it is up to the different formulas and the business logic that you need to incorporate here. So thanks for watching.